Hello, welcome to another episode of Plot and Pots. Today I'm going to show you my parsnip. So here's my parsnip raised beds. So they're in a tall raised bed so that the roots can grow. And as you can see, ample tops, nice and green and healthy. So I was really excited when most of my seeds germinated and I put them in this raised beds, but because in a hurry I completely forgot that I've used this raised bed last year to mulch. And so there's a lot of as you can see here, there's a lot of still rough materials in here, and so I pulled up a few testers. I was completely gutted to see wimpy parsnip. I know that it's still early to pull up parsnip, but having pulled up a few to see what they look like, I mean, this is a total failure, so there's no use really letting them grow any further because they're not going to get any longer or nicer in shape. It's going to be knobbly like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull them all up, shift them, and then put something else here for the fall, maybe kale or something else. But yes, look at this one, my goodness. So parsnip needs a well-drained soil, and definitely without hard bits that the roots will have to kind of meander around, creating these crazy looking twisted roots here. So luckily I have some parsnips germinating and they're doing quite well. So when I pull these up, and oh, devastated. If I get one nice one, I'll be so happy. But so far, all of them are like this. So on top, it looks lovely. You think, oh wow, it's going to be great long roots. And then after pulling up a few, it's like, oh. So I'm going to do that, them all. And yeah, put something else in here. But as I said, you know, I've germinated some parsnip when I pulled those up a few weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago. My parsnip seemed to germinate quite well. So let's see, I have a few things germinating. I have beetroots, corn, and parsnip. So yeah, I just sprinkled them in, and so far so good. So they'll still have probably another week or so before they get big enough for transplanting. So that should give me enough time to find a place for them where the soil is not too rich. They're like alkaline soil, and yeah, so they're like alkaline soil and well draining, and of course without any obstacles. So no rocks, no stones, no mulching, no stuff in there, and definitely you don't want to put manure in there. So wish me luck. So hopefully in the winter I should have a crop of parsnip to enjoy. So until then, a lesson learned today for me, definitely. And yeah, I hope you're more successful with your parsnip. Have a great day. Bye. So this is my failed parsnip harvest. So quite knobbly, small. Some are decent size, but yes, as you can see, quite a lot of forking. Yeah, definitely well-drained soil, no rubbish or props or stones in the soil next time. And then the last remaining broad bean harvest. So instead of seeing this as a failure, I'm actually going to make a lovely soup for lunch. So I'm going to make a broad bean and parsnip soup. So this is going to be our parsnip soup. Okay, so what I did was I chopped and then boiled the parsnip till it's nice and tender. On the side, I sauteed some shallots that we picked last week. added the shallot, salt and pepper to season, and also thyme, um, home-picked thyme. And then what we'll do is I've added a bit of milk. I'm going to bring this to a boil. Then I'm going to puree it so it's nice and smooth. Now on the side, for our broad bean soup, what I did was I boiled the broad beans for about 2 minutes. Then what I took is I shelled the broad beans itself, and then what I did was add 2 mint leaves, salt and pepper to taste, and half a cube of a vegetable stock and water. And so again, we're going to blend this up and bring this to a boil, blend it up, and then we'll plate both soups up. The parsnip soup, which is starting to boil, and the broad bean soup. Nice and hot, as you can see the steam coming out. So as you blend this up, it's amazing the smell of the mint coming up. It's lovely, nice and fresh. Plating up, what we need is just a bowl. Now because we have more parsnip soup than the broad beans, I'm going to use a small cylinder. I'm going to put that in the middle. I'm going to put the broad beans in the middle, and then the parsnip on the outside. Now with the parsnip soup, I could add actually a bit more milk if you like it a bit more runny. I like my soup quite thick. So there we go. And then we just need to pop this out. And voila, we have our mint and parsnip soup. So now we just need to garnish. So I think I'm gonna add mint leaves to this. So let's get it. So there you go, our final product. Garnished with the mint leaves and black pepper to taste. So what turned out to be an utter failure with the parsnip harvest. Lesson learned there to make sure that you have good loose soil for the parsnip, and no rocks, stones or anything like that, because I got really knobbly forked parsnip, and so I had to harvest it quite early. But turns out now I have a lovely delicious lunch to have, so can't wait to try it. So until next time at Plot and Pots, do enjoy your harvest, whether it's award-winning produce or something that doesn't look as nice. You could always do something with it. So take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye!